The Black Gate is coming closer and closer to its conclusion. Before sailing for the Isle of the Avatar, I decided on just one more dungeon to explore. Dungeon Wrong between Minnoch and you. Wrong is, or rather was, a prison. But instead of prisoners, we found a whole lot of monsters. A couple of cyclopses, headlesses, trolls and whatnot, as well as a dangerous lich. Wrong is also not just one whole dungeon. There are 3 separate parts to it. I basically explored every nook and cranny before showing off that there was a mined passage linking the old Minnoch Moongate to the gypsy area in Minnoch. After all that, I went back to the Isle of Fire for a rest and the part basically ended. And welcome back, guys, to some more Ultima VII, the Black Gate. This is the final area of the game, by the way. This may be the final part of Ultima VII, the Black Gate, which is a little bit of a... it's always sad when it comes to that whenever I play this, but that's the bad news. The good news is that Serpentile is just around the corner. I have trained Yana with Menyon, which is why it's currently almost 4 in the afternoon. So now she has 19 strength, giving her a little bit more hit points, and that's about it. Dupre is lagging behind because that's what he does with a sword and a shield. Everyone else is pretty much ready to go. Again, it's not necessary. The Avatar can pretty much brave the final area on his own, especially the rest of the game prior to that. So let's just step forward and face off against the Guardian and his evil Fellowship cronies, and hopefully find Elizabeth and Abraham, put them to justice, slay Forskis, slay Hook, and finally give Spark his desire for vengeance against his father. So the Guardian is likely laughing because, well, he probably thinks it's very funny to make the Isle of the Avatar his seat of power, which just further perverts the virtues even further, more than he already has. Shrine of the Codex. We have the key. Let's go in. We would lock the door so nobody can leave. We enter, nobody will leave. But this is where the Codex was housed at back in the last game. Between these columns upon this pedestal once sat the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. Now it lies in the infinite darkness of the void, forever shining as a beacon of knowledge to the races of man and gargoyle. Those who would seek the wisdom contained therein must unite the mystic lenses in the same manner as the Avatar did more than 200 years ago. Those are the red lenses and blue lenses, the gargoyle lenses and Britannian lenses, respectively. Lord British. To search for singularity through control, passion, and diligence. Lord Draxinusum. There's not a whole lot to do on this island besides visit the last dungeon. The last dungeon is called Hythloth, by the way. Got to lock this door, too. And Stones is still playing, that's good. Let's take a little look-see. I don't know how long this part's going to be. It's probably going to be fairly long. I forget how long this dungeon is. The dungeon is way over here. Past these trees and in this cave. That was like the fastest stopping music to happen in this game. The Throne of the Guardian. That's quite the throne. In fact, it's pretty barren here. Candles surrounding it. Blocked off doors. Not quite the view, is it? This is his welcome However, there's a little clue here. Note the dropped whatever that is, liquid. We're going south though, because there's something south. Thankfully we have the key to this place. We got some beds and a lady. How you doing? At you. That's a fellowship member. Just one? What does she have? She's got no weapons, just pants and boots. If she decided to take on us, she's a little crazy. Anything in these nightstands? Be sure to check. We're going to explore this place very thoroughly. Now, I do remember this dungeon being a little bit annoying to navigate, much like other dungeons in Ultima VII: The Black Gate. Like I said, it's sad that this game is almost over, but Serpentin's right around the corner. That's the good news. Kitchen. These fellowship members are knee-deep in the whole subversion of the virtues and bringing the Guardian here. So they are evil. That's you. This one has a bow and arrow. This one has a two-handed sword. What the heck? Well, it stood no chance, that guy, against my black rock sword. YOLO, you stop missing. If I can open that, that'd be great. I want to take this. 2 gargoyles with nothing. Ah, more arrows. I'll take it, even though we don't really need it. We're pretty much ready to go to face off against the bad guys. Locked chest with leather armor. We don't need that. Got some food. I'll take that food. Because why not? A wine casket. Fellowship medallion. Oh, what? That's a kid. Oh, great. We just slew a kid. We just killed a kid. Well, you saw what happened. He came at us with murder in his eyes. About the same age as Spark. Let's just pretend Spark killed him. That way it's more even and fair. He did the, he dealt the first blow. He was just defending himself from that little kid. Let's just move on and get out of this place. There's nothing here, just fellowship members to slay. Put them to justice. We can't go north. Remember a long time ago when I played this, I got stuck. I would only use a guide if I get stuck. However, like I said, note the thing here. It's a secret passageway. That's a clue. Pretty obvious clue. And that did something. Can we go this way? No? Anything else? No, that's just a room with a lever. You gotta go back here. And now we can enter Dungeon Hythloth. We are pretty much ready to go. That's another clue here. And go through this wall, because if you don't, if you try to go this way, I believe you'll get stuck. I think. Let's go back. I believe we go with the dead body over there. Can we click on any of these? This does something, but we can't seem to go any further. Avatar? Well, let's not worry about that. Maybe we go through it on the other side. And this is the right way. Forgot to give Yana the Hoe of Destruction, but I think she's better off with the Juggernaut Hammer. She doesn't have a whole lot of hit points. We got enough frontliners. Okay, that did that. My memory is fuzzy of this dungeon until I actually run across a room. I would go in there and actually go now. So I think these levers, they do something. And just in case, I'm going to save so I don't mess up. Okay. Opens that. Come on, guys, deal the final blow. I guess I'll have to do it. He's just got gold. We don't need gold. We are full up on gold. Look, this right there. We gotta find a way to open those 2 doors. I I think you have to flip that and that, if memory serves. A pirate. What's his deal? How about you? And a fellowship member. They have an emblem on their chest. Interesting. Get out of the way, please. Sword, chainmail. Now he's a bit better equipped. Let's find a way to open that. I forgot to open my map of this place. About this and this. Okay, how about this and this, this, and this. I close that. This one won't open. Is there any way in there? Can we go through a secret wall? There's a secret wall nearby. Here. Here. So basically the other two levers here change which cell opens. Like that. Then you flick that to open the cell. Also, I had to kill this guy before I did that, so there we go. Now he's back. Gotcha! These fellowship members are brave, but they are no match for our overpowered party. This lady is important because she has a key. Also, she has the Ankh of the virtues. She has been virtuous to the very end, probably. Yolo can't carry keys anymore, so Spark will have to carry this one. Interesting looking key, too. That is important, and that's basically it. This area. Do we even need food anymore? I think we're fine. We're not going to be here for, like, days or anything. Now, how do I get out of here? We just go back? I guess we just go back. I forget what that secret passageway is for. On the opposite side of that woman's cell. So rest in peace to her. Her key will lead us to victory. Well, at least so far as if I can get out of here. What the heck? Is there a secret wall nearby? Secret anything? Always hug the walls. You never know if there might be a place you can navigate. Answer is no here. I figured that's the case. Maybe there's a secret wall in one of the cells, which I shouldn't have closed. Yeah, this is how this so-called puzzle works. Here. I guess I closed that one. And that's the one I gotta open. Waiting for that darn door to open is a little annoying. Hello, sir. Out you. You too. Rest in peace. You guys are absolutely no match for us. I'm not even gonna loot them except to take arrows or shamino. Bag of armor. I don't know how armor can fit in a bag, but that's Ultima for you. Well, gotta figure out how to get out of here. Figured it out. The lady's cell has something very important that I missed. Not only should you be looking for secret passageways, you should be moving stuff around. This guy's starting to annoy our party. For some reason, he doesn't have a weapon this time, which is very handy. Do you notice something here? It's a lever. Opens that. No wonder. This is the way out. I was right the first time. Now we can progress. It's been 18 minutes already. My goodness. Like I said, I don't know how long this part's going to be, but I'm pretty much going to play until the game is over. There's 2 endings to this game, actually. I won't spoil what it is right now, just in case you haven't played this game before. I imagine this lever, or switch rather, opens this. I'm correct. Switch here, and switch there. Let's open this one. This is going to be really annoying to edit. These portcullises, these gates, the sound they make is very, very annoying. That's also the wrong way. We could use telekinesis, I know, but let's try not to. Also, I think I forgot to mark my location at the boat, which is fine. There's a way to go back in here, and not like I am gonna go back. That's so loud on my end. It's louder the closer you are to it, but anyways, I remember up here is some enemies that I can't access right now. So I think I'm gonna break my rule a little bit and go ahead and use telekinesis. If I can find it, there we go, level 2. Well, I didn't really do anything except open that. I can't reach that right now. So I will go south. Click this. Can't open these yet. That gargoyle right there, I don't know if you noticed, he has serpent venom on the table. He's doing drugs. That opens that. And what does this do? That's no good. Poison. Poison bad. But we can take it. Open this. Ah, face spiders. What the heck? That's you. Oh great, they cast fireballs on the party. That's no good. And where are they? Do I have to reveal them? Yep. To battle. Come on guys, take it out. How do I get out of here? Is there a way out at all? Let's go. Oh, here we go. This probably takes us to the south and north. Yep, to that. Let's go to the gargoyle room. How you guys doing? That's you. Seems like they were too drugged out to even fight, which works for us. I'm not going to take that serpent venom. I'm just going to keep going south. Can I go through this door? That won't open. There's a key on that well. I think that's important. It's very, very important. Oh, how you guys doing? That's you. Just having yourself a meal. Everyone dead? Two-handed sword. Nothing special here. Nothing at all. This room looks a little suspicious. I forgot to mention, these Ultima dungeons, like you walk into a room, just not sure where you're going to run into. The logic just does not make any sense in regards to traps and such. But you can step into a room that seems rather innocuous, if that's the word, and get teleported somewhere else entirely. Let's see further south. I think there was another path around here, wasn't there? There is. I'm going back north, though. I want to see what that room of fellowship people was all about. Yeah, you guys doing? Still doing drugs? How at you? I like to think they didn't respawn. That they just woke back up and start doing drugs again. Let's go with that. And Yana's hurt a little bit, and speaking of which, she can't heal herself. It's a shame. Finish her off. This is... yeah, the combat in this game. See, she's still down, guys. You gotta attack her. Put her out of her misery. Oh. I can't even... she's probably not even dead, is she? That's weird. You saw that. I don't think I even need to explain it. And Shamino, take these. I was gonna have Yana heal herself, but she can't heal herself. That is morbid. We got dead corpses, and both recent, probably, and not so recent. If I had to guess, that is probably a dragon's lair. And a ghost. Yep, beware of the dragon. It says beware, so let's save. Ooh. Uh-oh. Trying to ambush us. Arcadian, do your thing. You can take on dragons. Oh! That's a dead baby with a fellowship medallion. Did the fellowship feed their baby to the dragon? Probably. That's rather morbid. So morbid that I hope YouTube doesn't see this and take the video down or something like that, but... That's a magical helmet. I'm not going to take that, but I'm going to take it out of here, just so it's in the world forever. And here's some extra... If you need a treasure, just grab all this stuff. Not like we need it, though. I have all the treasure I need. I have all the magical armor I need. Though you do get this rather late. But the game isn't really over once you get to this point. You can explore this dungeon, mark your location, and just... Oh, you know, go back to the world and do the stuff that you want to do. A dead woman here. She's a fellowship member. Oh, Yana says... Oh no. Yuck, she says. These are all fellowship members. They all have medallions, almost all of them. Most importantly, do they have anything on them that I might want, like a key? Poison dagger there. Donk. Someone was virtuous. But overall, nothing special. We have to go through here. Anyways. Now, did the Fellowship... Did they tame that dragon? Or is it just here, and it's demanding sacrifices so they won't kill everyone here? Or is it working for the Guardian too? Dragons are smart creatures, they know how to talk. We met Drax Newsom a long time ago. YOLO, Shamino, everyone else, what are you doing? Why are you all spread out like this? This isn't right. Finish off this lurker, whatever it is. Throne of Change keeps thee at bay, but virtue shall show the way. Interesting. Ah, I'm gonna save here. Checkpoint save. Oh! Ah, no! Spark! Ah! It's a trap. That's no good. Well, good thing we have Resurrection. 80 reagents for that. There you go, buddy. And he's in the back, but that's okay. Gotta heal, too. We are hurt. And I'm running low on mana. It's not good. And yeah, I saw that lurker. These tentacle things are a little annoying to fight. How about you? And once again, my companions are not finishing it off. They just sort of stand there like dummies. Once an enemy falls to the ground, they don't finish it off. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, something to do with the formations or whatever. I guess not. Expor. This is a teleportation thing. X means from. I'm gonna say, because if you step into this room, this is what happens. Now he's either laughing at us, which is likely, or simply just watching a cartoon. I like to think he's watching a cartoon. I'm gonna go ahead and say, not save, I'm gonna reload. I'm not walking all the way back. That's an acceptable method of save scumming, of which I have given up. I'm just gonna save scum every game from now on. Maybe I mentioned this, but I never really get any satisfaction not save scumming. I can do either way, I don't really feel any different. Now where, pray tell, do you think this teleporter takes us to? I'm not actually gonna reload that, or just step back in? Yep. We can go back and forth. Ah, the Fellowship having a little meeting? Well, how about you? No meetings for you. Allow me to tell you about our great religion called the 8 Virtues. And that's my lesson. Do they have anything important? A lot of gargoyles here too. Which makes sense, gargoyles are probably not liking their stay on Britannia after leaving the underworld. After it got destroyed in the last game. I feel like there's something around here, too. Ah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Go in here. Now, I remember something about this area. Got the key for that, too. Note the sword pointing north. That means there's a secret passageway. And a lich! Oh no! Kill Spark! Again! And, Dupre. Why did I stand like a dummy? I was hoping the lich would kill the avatar. Not my two companions here. Oh well, we got plenty of reagents. However, I am really low on mana, which is not good. I'm pretty sure, I thought the orange gives us some mana, but it's not working. Am I misremembering? I am totally out. So out that I don't feel like resting. I'm just going to reload. He casted 2 death bolts in a row. That lich. As quick as we can. You could just walk around it. Which I might. Quickly walk through here. Let me just ignore it. No, Spark. Darn it. Let's do a little subterfuge, or rather, let's just go. I was gonna cast Invisible. I don't want to. I don't want to do anything. Just quickly kill it. The best defense is a good offense. My guys are really hurt. Yana, do your thing. I want you to heal... Duper. Pay no mind to that lightning bolt there. It does not do anything. We'll save. Oh, do I need to take anything in the middle? Nope. That was just a lich. Is the lich also working with the Guardian? Or is it just simply here just because? Ah, a ghost, which is not hostile. Can we talk to it? No, we can't. Is it attacking us? Doesn't seem to be. Just following us around like a spooky, scary ghost. Well, that's fine. I sent spiders ahead. There seems to be a clue. Oh, 1 spider. How about you, spider? Alright. Do we take that teleporter or this teleporter? I'm gonna go right. Hopefully it's the right. Well, didn't do anything. Not the right way. Maybe I stepped on it wrong. Oh, skeletons! YOLO, don't hurt. Don't die. Wake up. That was close. Oh, fire bad. My goodness. I imagine I stepped on that other teleporter wrong, but oh well. Worst comes to worst, I can just rest for like 12 hours and get my mana back. We have plenty of food. I was thinking to myself that hallway's probably gonna last forever, but apparently not. I really forgot to mark my location of my ship, but I imagine once I get to the end and do the ending, I'm not going to come back and play this on my own time. We kind of did everything we could in Britannia. We explored practically every single dungeon aside from some minor ones. Some super minor ones. Oh! Lich! Oh no! I really don't want to use magic right now, but let's try that again. Save, and just... There's too many liches here. How about you? Why's that blocked? Why can't I put the spooky dead thing right here? I can't move him at all. That's weird. Alright. Oh boy. Fire. That was what, 3 liches that we encountered? 2? I lost count. Right, it's right here. On Grave. I will save again and quickly step in. Now where the heck am I? Avatar, this dungeon is dangerous. Well, steel yourselves, YOLO. And Spark, get ready. Because you've been dying way too much. Ah. opens automatically. There's a path here. Some candles that light the way for fellowship members, probably. Oh. There we go. This way, if I remember correctly. This way, then up. And this way. And down. And this way, south, and this is back where we came from. What the heck? Why did I even open the map? It's not going to show the dungeon map. What am I doing? I'm going back. If I can make it back in time, that'd be great. Thanks. That's, dungeon crawling. Can be fun, can not be fun. That's the... I guess this is a shortcut. So if you knew about it, you can come here really quickly. Step in this teleporter or this one. Oh, this is new. I can't remember if we stepped into that area from the right teleporter or the left teleporter. Either way, this is a secret passageway, and that's right there is the Throne of Change. I'm gonna save. Right here, just because I can. So double click on this, the Throne of Many Changes. That's a clue. It's an important clue. So important that I thought there was something around this area, but apparently there isn't, so... Alright, you want to take a seat, so let's do that. I don't know if you noticed anything, you're not supposed to. You sit down, then you walk around. There should be a new area, unless I didn't sit down for long enough. I did not sit down for long enough. A little trick to do is just drop something. Something that you won't miss. I think I'll drop just one crossbow bolt right here. Watch this. See? An area changed. You probably don't need to use that little trick, but I like to. A mage. Can we talk to him? Nope. He's powerful. He's hostile, I mean. Well, that's probably the worst mage I fought throughout the entire game. He didn't do much damage. He's got magical armor, though. That I'll put right here, just in case. As well as the Fire Doom Staff and a key. Which is likely super important, so I'll take it. The rest I'll pay no mind to. Now I feel like... Oh, he's got a spell book. Can I move around, though? I'm stuck. Because that staff was in the way. Now he's got a spell book of a lot of spells that you can actually swap if you weren't buying all the spells in the game, though at this point in the game you are probably stocked up on spells anyways. Need a key for that. Ah. No, take these, please. It's probably a good time to go ahead and use magical potions, because our guys are hurt a little bit. So why not? I haven't been using these, not like I have any need to. That's all of them anyways. Yana will go ahead and use the bandage as well. Forgot about that. And that's all that's in this area. I'm taking this Fire Doom Staff, putting it down there for now. Going this way. If I remember correctly, we're really close to the end of the dungeon. I think it's a bit past this point. Yep. New area. If I remember correctly, there's an area to the south of here and a secret passageway. Yep. I haven't had to refer to the map all that often. I'm gonna ignore that thing. That big tentacle creature. Oh! Ah, poison! Everyone just get poisoned, who cares? Oh, this is not good. Let's actually go back. I don't feel like walking back right now. Secret passageway this way? No. Okay, let's save, because I remember something with this area. Something bad. Not skeletons, they're harmless. How about you? And then we have that. Also, did Dupre level up? No, he's still at a low level. Anyone else leveled up? Not like we need to... I just want to see. So I'm pretty sure I got at a higher level, like 9, 10. I think that's later. We'll see. Let's open that... Oh, I'm out of mana. Darn it. Well, I'm gonna have to rest a little bit. Let's just do 8 hours. Not a spot to be resting, but I have no choice. There's no other way to raise mana in this game. I thought those potions would help. I guess not. I don't even have everything anyways. 8 hours isn't enough. Some characters are hungry. The downside to this game, even though you have enough reagents, you don't have all the mana in the world to cast your spells. It's a little annoying. Here we go. Open something. I forget what that word of power means. Pour. Oh! No! Oh. We died, kind of. Thank goodness thou art with us again. Svennigan, we were all very worried over thy condition. Thou hast been unconscious for so long that we thought thou hadst lost thy life. It was Elizabeth and Abraham who found thee and delivered thee to us. Really. They brought thee here, and then returned to Buccaneer's Den. I'm gladdened to see thee still alive, my good friend. I was sorely grieved at thine apparent demise. In the midst of our battle, I did lose track of thee. It is good to find thee safe. If thou art filling up to it, let us continue our quest. Thy recovery is a miracle. 'Twould have been a severe blow for this world to lose its avatar. When at last thou art found, thy body was being taken to this place in a wagon driven by 2 hooded Fellowship members. Thou hast suffered through a terrible ordeal, a child far. Perhaps thou shouldst rest. The Fellowship members who brought thee to this place did not speak once during the entire journey. But it seems they did the right thing in bringing thee here, for thou hast been revived. Let us all have a drink in celebration. You'll be ready to leave whenever thou dost wish it. And that's what happens when you quote-unquote die in the Black Gate. You just wake up here at the Fellowship Shelter. It makes more sense if you died in a random battle in the world that isn't involved with the story, because EA delivers you here. We're fighting the Fellowship in their own secret stronghold, and they want to deliver us here. It just doesn't really make any sense. Origin didn't really think things through, but I'm glad that happened. I was hoping that would happen because we haven't really died legitimately yet. I really wanted to show what that was like, but this Lich is the true final boss of the game. Why? Because 100% success rate, he will cast Death Bolts on the Avatar before you can even go into combat. There are some ways to take it out. You can use the Mage Bane sword if you're lucky enough to get a hit off on it. The Glass Sword, or I like to be super safe. I like to cast Invisible All. And he won't see us. Giving us enough chance, enough time to slay him and give him his final death. And we don't have the key for this, which is quite possibly annoying me. Really, no key. Well, that's great. I gotta look for the key. I'm actually gonna go ahead and reload, and I'll find the key. Now, where is that key? I think I know where the key is. We have to go back all the way to the beginning, I believe. So, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and mark our location here. Black. Black is Castle of Fire. We don't need black anymore. So the Avatar markers location here. And we will try to find that darn key. Exalts or Ultima VII is being weird and not letting me move. I don't want to fight those right now, I just want to find the key. Which means we have to explore a certain part of these caves. I'm being a little sloppy, we're back at the Throne of Changes here. I gotta go to the second part. There's 3 different areas when you sit on this thing. I think. This one looks new. think this one is new. Or this is the first one. Or did the game... Oh, never mind. Did the game destroy that crossbow bolt? That's funny. If it did, that's funny. Not like I need it. Anything on the ground I don't need anymore. Nope, there's the Fire Doom staff. I think we gotta go in this direction. I believe there's something here. Ah, there's the key. I got it. I fight that lich all over again. I got it. Which means I can quickly just cast recall. Oh. Alright, I think I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. What happened is that I reloaded my game after I marked the location of where we're at. Forgot about that. So I'm just gonna... It's like right there, so let's just walk back. That's the key we need. If not, then I am out of options. Like, I marked the location, but then I had to do a reload. In that reload, I didn't mark, which is fine. It's right here. This game is almost over. Like I said, this lich is the final true boss of the game. And he summoned more skeletons to take us out. Just one, which is rather insulting. Shamino, you stuck? Well, stop being stuck and get over here. I'm gonna save and cast Invisible All. This is my strategy. Did it say socked? I think it's sank, not socked. S-A-N-C-T. Just move the lich away. That was the key. Excellent. Let's go in. The Throne of Virtue. I want to save. And can I sit on that chair? Won't let me. Maybe it's because I'm in invisible mode. There we go. Just, okay. I think we just stay sat. Get up. Go this way. I don't know where we're going. Throne of Virtue. Do I step in the fire? I forgot what I had to do. It's probably not going to work. The Avatar just cannot die. Only liches can kill him. Yeah, that didn't work. And do note, I'm glad that happened because sometimes the Avatar wakes up like this at the shelter. Sideways on the bed. Or that's just how Finnegan placed us on the bed. Pull this really quickly and go back. So basically you want to sit down here, wait for the lightning strike, like that, and you want to go back to the Throne of Change. I don't know how long this invisible spell is going to work. I hope it goes away. Our characters need to be healed. Yana, which one's Yana? This one? Stuper. There she is. That's not a she, that's an old man. Heal him. There we go. Too bad she can't heal all the time, though. That'd be too powerful if it was. Save, and now you want to step on here. Sit on here. I think that's it. You want to come back here and go somewhere. Looks like it's wearing... Oh, lich! That's you! Ooh, close. Never mind, this lich is the true final boss of the game. Speaking of the funnel area, there's fire here, wonderful. Let's quickly go through here. This teleport is important, so I'm gonna go ahead and restore our health a little bit. Now we'll save in our hard slot, right there. Quick save again, and you'll see why this is important. I'm gonna enter.
Stop the Avatar! I will come through the Black Gate now. Do not let him near.
It's the final encounter. Batlin, that's probably Hook. Forsky's the gargoyle. Elizabeth, And Abraham, right here. Avatar, stop where thou art. Thou shalt not succeed in thy quest to destroy the Black Gate. Art thou mad? The Guardian is much too powerful for thee. He shall crush thee like an insect. The fate of Britannia now belongs to him, and to the Fellowship. The Guardian is the land's true ruler. Bow down to him, Avatar, and perhaps he shall give thee a place at his side. Bow down to him now. I don't think so. Hook points to you. Finally, our assailant, the man who murdered poor Christopher, that Spark wants to get his vengeance upon. The man who also murdered Finster, Federico and Tanya, the two gypsies in Minnock, and poor, arrogant Alagner. I say kill the Avatar. He is dangerous. Cut his throat. I say we attack now. Forsky shouts to kill. To kill. Abraham yells, let us make fish bait out of him. Death to the Avatar. Long live the Guardian, screams Elizabeth. So be it. The Fellowship hereby sentences the Avatar to meet a death. Kill him now. You guys are talking like I'm going to lose. Well, how about you? All of you. Oh, that was easy. No, Hook was using a whip. It's not a good weapon. Batlin watches Hook's death with icy resignation. Time seems to slow as he turns to you. The way this is described, like, it just makes me laugh. Like, he's like really malevolent, Batlin. I can feel him looking his eyes on me like in real life, with just by the sentence, is my sloppy way of explaining. This battle is not done, Avatar. Dost thou imagine thyself an immortal? The Guardian is far more. Return to your precious earth and rest. Sleep, that he may visit your dreams with countless visions of death in the belly of the great sea serpent. As for me, I shall be gone. Thou shalt never find me. Farewell, Avatar. And he just leaves his companions behind. Just leaves them all behind. Look how Hook dies. I like to think Spark did that. So he's got plate armor and a whip. Elizabeth had just a sword and shield. Same with Forskis and same with, you know, Abraham. So this is it. Do we get any experience? Yes, we did. Now I remember. You get a lot of experience after finishing the final battle. Yolo's level 9. Shamino is 8. Yana's 8. Dupre's 8, finally. So, no reason to spend training points now, though. If I was playing on my own, I would just mark this location and go spend it, just for the sake of spending it. That's it, the Black Gate. Christopher developed these pedestals. He created them. Pretty obvious what you have to do. You need those prisms. That's the wrong bag. You want to put the prisms right there on each pedestal. Wrong bag, excuse me.
So, Avatar, the moment of truth has come. You can destroy the Black Gate, but you will never return to your beloved Earth, or you can come through now and go home. It is your choice.
Well, we're obviously going to destroy it. There's only one way to do that. Rudiam's wand. You know, funnily enough, before I use the wand on the Black Gate and destroy it forever, preventing the Guardian from entering Britannia, I just find it really funny that, you know, the Guardian was trying to destroy magic by disrupting the ethereal waves with one of his generators. But if he did not do that, this wand would not have been created. Well, it would have been created, but it would be used to transmute Blackrock by Rudiam. But just the fact that the ether waves was disrupted, the wand ends up destroying Blackrock instead. Like the Guardian ended up creating his own destruction here, indirectly. It's actually rather funny. He may as well not have done that, and he probably would have won. But alas for him, once we click on the Black Gate with this, the game's going to be over. So let's do it.
cannot do that! You must not! Damn you, Avatar! Damn you!
The Black Gate is destroyed. The Guardian has been stopped.
Avatar! You think you have won? Think again! You are unable to leave Britannia, whereas I am free to enter other worlds. Perhaps your puny Earth shall be my next target.
In the months following the climactic battle at the Black Gate, Britannia is set upon the long road to recovery from its various plights. Upon your return to Britain, Lord British decreed that the Fellowship be outlawed, and all the branches destroyed. Frustration you feel at having been stranded in Britannia is somewhat alleviated by the satisfaction that you have solved the gruesome murders committed by the Fellowship and avenged the death of Spark's father. This is too quickly, and although you are at the moment helpless to do anything about the Guardian's final threat, another thought nags at you. What of Batlin, the fiend who got away? That is another story, one that will take you place called the Serpent Isle. Congratulations, you have completed Ultima VII in 18 days and 23 hours. Please write Lord British at Richard Gary on Twitter, telling him your accomplishment. I'm not doing that. I just think doing something like that is a little silly, because back in the day, Origin will send you a certificate of completion if you finish an Ultima game. But to me, it means more getting something like that, or even a congratulations from LB, which I don't really want. It means more if you finish the game back in those days without a guide. Because if you're using a guide, do you really deserve a certificate? I'm gonna say no, but that's it. That's Ultima VII, The Black Gate. My favorite CRPG of all time, or just favorite PC game of all time. I gotta go back to the beginning though. Remember how the Guardian, in Spoonie's words, waved his metaphorical mustache at you saying he was going to take over Britannia, and how was that was a really dumb thing for him to do? Well, I brought this up on a while ago. I think it makes a lot of sense for the Guardian to do that. The Guardian, if it was just enough for him to conquer the world, he would just do so without telling you. But to the Guardian, it's not enough for him to just take over the world. He has to rub it in your face while he does so. The guy is he's very arrogant and narcissistic, extremely vain, and just overall gets off on humiliating heroes. And you could argue, according to Spoonie, that it's stupid for him to do, but you gotta look at it from the Guardian's point of view. He has conquered and taken over every single planet he has set out to conquer with 100% success, at least until he met the Avatar. You know, he's required by the plot, the Avatar, to win this game. So, like, the Guardian is just like that. He probably rubbed in other heroes' faces too, and they weren't able to do anything about it. He gets off on humiliating the hero. I just think that's why they put that in the game. I've seen so many other YouTubers say the same thing Spoonie says. Even Modular went with the Spoonie opinion. It makes total sense why the Guardian wants to let the Avatar go through a humiliation ritual. I mean, what's worse? Should I say this? What's worse? Finding out your girlfriend or wife cheated on you after the fact, or some guy is doing your wife right in front of you and laughing in your face while he does so. That's worse. I don't know if I should cut that out, but yeah, that's it. That is Ultima VII, The Black Gate. And these are the credits. That took less time than I thought, too, to finish this game. It's been barely 6 months. There was a lot of cuts and a lot of backtracking taken out. 36 parts, and I will be playing a Serpent Isle not too long after this one. I might take a little bit of a break to sort of mentally prepare for it and do something a little new with the recaps in the beginning, just for fun. But what else to say about this game that I haven't already said? I already mentioned the story with the Guardian, why he wanted to rub it in the Avatar's face. The thing with the wand is a very clever bit of storytelling. I just have to bring this up again, that the wand would not have been created if the Guardian didn't destroy the ether waves or was disrupting it. It would never have existed in the methods it was meant to be used for. And going back to the end of the game, before destroying the Black Gate, you can actually enter the Black Gate. I'm going to show that at the end of the video. It's a quick ending. It's actually not, probably not worth showing in the video, but I would hate to not show it and be like, hey, you should have shown the second ending. You know, so better to put it in. The other point I want to bring up before these credits ends, and this is post-commentary because there's a long stretch of me staying quiet while these credits were rolling while I was recording. This is the main storyline. I don't much like it anymore. It's too heavy on the symbolism and allegory. Basically, Fellowship is Scientology, Batten is L. Ron Hubbard, the Guardian is the Destroyer of Worlds, Origin slogan was Recreate Worlds, Elizabeth, Abraham, E.A. I mentioned this in my review of this game that I made like 2 years ago or something like that, that it's so on the nose that it takes me out of the game. And I don't think I explained myself too clearly, or maybe I did and nobody was listening to me. I'm fine with symbolisms, allegory. It's just so heavy on the nose here. I found the Guardian to be a compelling villain, and a lot of the mystery was taken away quite a bit. I like it when a writer is telling its own unique thing that isn't so reliant on real world stuff, but just named differently. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. That's really funny considering that the whole story is basically a heavy allegory towards Origin, EA, the Fellowship being Scientology, Batlin being basically L. Ron Hubbard, the founder, and also the big one, Richard Garrett is Lord British. That line's just really funny to me. Origin FX Sound and Graphics System, trademarked. Voodoo Memory Management System, I haven't heard that name in a long time. I want to play this game once, twice, 3 times or so on DOSBox, not DOSBox, regular DOS. Alright, so the game booted me back to desktop after the ending is over, so I had to start it back up again, the Exalt app, which got a new version by the way. I will update to that before playing the Serpent Isle, but basically, you just want to enter the Black Gate to go back to Earth, just abandon Britannia entirely. It's kind of a downer ending, and you really only want to do this ending if somehow you didn't have Rudiam's wand with you. But if you want to have a laugh, destroy Britannia with Armageddon, then step in. The ending won't reflect that, but it's actually kind of funny to do. But if you step in, this is what happens. You run through the Black Gate and are immediately transported back to your safe and sterile home. You wonder how you are to live with the guilt for deserting Britannia and leaving its fate in the hands of the Guardian, who undoubtedly came through the Black Gate and gained control of the land with ease. The end of Ultima VII. And that's about it. The end of Britannia as you know it.